Hi everyone. Welcome. Welcome to old friends. Welcome to new subscribers. Welcome to people who are not subscribed but found a way to watch. Yay. Um excuse me. I am getting back to normal, whatever my normal is, cuz last week I wasn't under the weather. The weather was on top of me. Oh my goodness. But I'm here. We don't have much time. This is going to be the video before I go on vacation. And I thought I was only going to take the month of June off. But good news, I can take June, July, August. Oh my God, I'm so excited. Yes, I'm going to miss you. But I hope that while we're apart, you're going to do some awesome crafting so that when I come back, it will just blow me away. Okay? But I got to take advantage of this opportunity. Yes, 3 months. Yay. So let's go through it. Quick update. I'm still working on my diagonal sock cuffs. I'm still doing like, there goes a needle. Have I ever recorded an episode where a needle doesn't fall? This is the longer one. This is the first one I started, mind you. But I do like some rows, 40, 50, and then I go work on the other one. So now it's time for this one. But look, this is all I have left. Thank God I decided to work it from both ends because I would have no way, forget measuring. Mind you, to help myself measure, I bought another scale. I have another scale, but I don't trust it. So I bought this one. I haven't opened it yet. I don't know how good it is, but fingers crossed. Okay? Now, since I'm going on vacation, I had to decide what am I going to take with me? Okay. I love to echo print. So I want to try to do, before we get into echo printing, let's go back to where I was last week. Yeah, we can do echo printing later. Remember this? I said we'd talk about it this time. This, I hope you can see it, is a really textured rib stitch. I'm trying to bring it forward so you can see, but the light likes to blow things out. Okay, as you can see, this is really textured. We know I love texture. If my circular sock machine could do texture on its own, oh my God, I think I'd fall asleep every night with my hand on the handle. So, we know I've been talking about making a pair of socks, a hat, a scarf, and some gloves that all have something in common. Color, one thing, and stitch. Okay, I'm going to be using different weights of yarn because I find sock yarn, I'm kicking something, don't ask me what, to be a little too tough for a hat or for a scarf. And I come from a family and the people I know prefer soft as opposed to hard. And sock yarn is hard. Okay? So I did my textured thing and then I pulled out my yarn, my project yarn. This is sports weight. So I said, let me get started on the hat. And I did it. And I ended up with this. Let me see if I can show you. See, there's that stitch pattern. That looks nothing like this texture. It's like, what did I do? Do you know I took this thing out 4 times, maybe even 5, trying to get the texture I have in the red yarn. I'm like, why am I only getting, it's a rib stitch, it's stretchy, but it's a 2x2 rib with 1 row of stockinette every 4 rows. That's boring. Who the hell wants that? Oops. Sorry. Anyway, who wants that? As I said, I took it out over and over, and I could not figure out what I was doing wrong. So I put it down, and I picked up my diagonal rib cuff, and that's when I realized what the problem was. The diagonal rib is a 4-stitch repeat. This is a 3-stitch repeat. Okay? But guess what? On my 3-stitch repeat, I was using the way the 4-stitch repeat begins every row. So that threw off the stitches every row, but it produced the beautiful pattern that I like. So some might like this. Let me give you one more gander if I can. Hold on. Okay, take it out of there, part 1. Move this out of the way, and you can see, wait, hold on. You can see it's an ordinary 2x2 rib with that 1 row of stockinette. Some might like it. That's not my idea of excitement. But excitement and knitting in the same row, for those of us who knit, yes. For everyone else, okay. So now that I've figured out that what I'm doing to create the texture that I love is that I'm following the directions for the diagonal stitch, and instead of using a 4-stitch repeat, I'm doing it on a 3-stitch repeat. So that's why I'm getting the texture. And guess what? That's what I'm going to do for do they call that the cuff of a hat for that bottom rib stitch? This is what I'm going to do. I don't know if I'm going to do the whole hat in the same thing, but I like texture. As I said, if I could get the knitting machine to just do textured knits, I would be in heaven. Okay, so that takes care of that. The next thing, I'm going on vacation. The thought of 3 months off is blowing my mind. We know I like to echo print. So I have some ideas for echo printing. And my first one is, hold on, let's see if I can actually pick something up without dropping it, is to echo print some silk. I bought a couple of these from Dharma Trading, and I think I'm going to buy some more because I love them. And this one is huge, huge. It can go across any rear end in the world. Okay, well, almost. And I bought some others in different sizes. Sorry about the crinkling. This is going to be a crinkling episode. And I think I'm going to buy some more. And I should look and see if they have cotton, especially in the wider sizes or the larger sizes, because some people really like cotton, and I'd like to try to echo print cotton, which is a Mordenton trick, because you can lay down cotton, spread out the most beautiful flowers, and echo print it, and it looks gorgeous. The first wash, it's gone. You have to figure out how to mordant the cotton so that it will keep color, and that's been a challenge, but I'm up for it. And one of the things I bought, hold on a second, to help me with that is, I'm not going to open it. It's standard t-shirts from Michaels, 100% cotton, they say. We've all been to Michaels. We've all been down that t-shirt aisle. So this is a package of them, okay? So hopefully, fingers crossed, I will get it. And if I don't, I'll just act like I don't know. Anyway, what else is going on here? Oh, did I show you these already? Since I'm doing a lot of handwork, and forgive me if I mentioned it and I don't remember, but these are cheap row counters to put on needles. They're not inexpensive. These are cheap. These are poorly made. I'm not going to worry about them. They'll work in a pinch. That's all that counts. So what else have I been doing? Remember, I want to echo print on yarn, and I want to do the combination. For me, combination knitting means that I'm making several articles of clothing or knitwear so that they can match. They may match in terms of pattern and in terms of color. They're not going to match in terms of yarn type, as I said before. I'm not using sock yarn for hats and scarves. That's too tough. So I went through my collection and I found 2 bags of this stuff. I couldn't believe it. Oh, go make the pom pom. Yay, yarn, yarn, yarn. I'm just being silly. This is Wool of the Andes worsted weight, but I bought this one from Wool to Die For. I think. No, I'm wrong. There's a big old thing on it that says Knit Picks. Okay. Are they all from Knit Picks? Hold on. Yep. Wait. Yeah. I didn't realize. I have bought so much yarn. Okay, as I said, one of the things I discovered, as I have not said, one of the things I discovered is none of these yarns are superwash. So I can't use them to make hats or scarves for teenagers or other children. It doesn't make sense because at least one of them would take their hat or their glove or their mitten or their scarf and throw it in the washing machine. And when it comes out, the only thing it will fit will be Barbie. So I'm going to have to save these for me. And I'm going to have to remember anything I make in it has to be hand washed, or even if it's machine washed, it's in cold water and it's dried flat. I'm not even the 20-year-olds or the 30-year-olds. If they're under 40, they're not going to remember, oh, I shouldn't put this in the dryer, or, oh, it's white, it shouldn't be in hot water. This is mine. Okay, this is mine. And I found this. I have no clue what yarn this is, but it is so soft. Oh my God, it is so soft. This, a hat, it's not enough for a scarf, but this is, I have no idea what this is. Okay, now, since I couldn't use any of the yarn that I had there, because I want to do these projects, I went to Wool to Die For. I got it right this time. I know I did an episode and I called it Yarn to Die For. It's Wool to Die For. And I bought some yarn. What did I buy? 2 packages. It's called Silk Sock 50/50. It's 50% silk and 50% merino wool, and it's super wash. I learned my lesson after those. So I can use this to make socks for them folk. And I want to echo print it. I know the silk would take flowers well. I have to figure out what mordant do I need, because normally wool doesn't need a mordant. And normally silk doesn't need a mordant. Maybe I can do this without mordanting. It's the cotton that has an issue. Okay? So I'm going to I have to think about that. Actually, what I should just do is make a pair of shorties and then echo print it and see what happens. Why am I stressing? Okay, and I have 2 packs of these. 4, 6, 8, 10. So I can make 20 pairs of socks or 10 pairs of socks. Whatever, I'll figure it out. And since I was online and they had some samples at Wool to Die For, I bought this. What is it called? Silky Boucle. Oh, it's 70% silk and 30% merino. I like this. How can I show it to you? I know, I hate that white blows out so much on this. Oh, well, it's a silk bouquet, take my word for it. And I bought a lofty silk. Okay. I bought, this is singles fingering. I'm trying to get someone in this family interested in, one of those nice cute shawls, get a nice pin on it. They're like, that's for old people. We don't want that. It's good that they're honest, because there's no point in making something for someone who's never going to wear it, who absolutely hates it. That's a waste of time. That's a waste of yarn. Why don't I do scarves? I don't like things around my neck. You have never seen me come on here with a chain. My neck, maybe in a previous life they hung me or somebody put something on my neck I didn't like. That's just a joke. But I don't, the neck jewelry, don't do. But this is some of my squishy mail. Now I know I've ordered some other stuff. I am trying, before I go out the door on vacation, I am trying to make this place as neat as possible so that when I come back, I don't go, who did this? And the answer is you did. Okay, so I am going to miss you, but I intend to have a very happy vacation. And I hope that I actually use some of the stuff that I'm taking with me as opposed to spending it going, woo, boat ride, woo. What is that? Gotta go. Till next time. Bye.